Hi guys, this is David and XxFergaTroidxX, and we're doing a review on Ratchet Clank 1.
Yeah, so this game was developed by Insomniac Games originally, and then Idle Minds ported it over to the PlayStation 3. It's published by Sony Computer Entertainment, and it's on the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 2. Hope you enjoy the video. Roll the footage! Gameplay. Gameplay is basically has three pillars, big pillars. Platforming, blowing shit up,
Yeah,
and puzzling, which probably is the smallest of the pillars. So, take it away, Dave.
yeah. So basically, the blowing stuff up aspect of it is the fighting. If you didn't gather that, then I think you're retarded. The idea is you've just got to run around punching all this stuff so you can get to a place, and that triggers a cutscene, and then from that cutscene you progress onwards and you blow more crap up.
But what makes us different from other platformers of the time is that you don't have your spin, you have your standard melee weapon, but they're
I'm not sure how, but it doesn't feel as spamming.
It looks like some sort of
yeah, I know.
Like when you're pressing the attack button, like there's a little pause in between each attack, so it doesn't feel like you're spamming the same thing.
Yeah, and so as I was saying, it's not like just punching. It's also got plenty of weapons to choose from.
Yeah, like we've been playing for a long time now, and we've picked up flamethrowers, bomb gloves and stuff,
blasters,
and then we've got this wrench that we just
that's the melee one. But later on in the game there are weapons like the taunter, which taunts your enemies and kind of like makes them go all funny. And yeah, and there's also platforming. So platforming, basically jumping from platform to platform, as you would expect.
I was rubbish at it. I went down the Grand Canyon once. Didn't come back.
And you get a helipad quite early on in the game, which does make it quite a lot easier to platform. And then there's puzzling, which, you know, there are mini games for puzzling, and yeah, that's basically it for puzzling. But yeah,
puzzling is sort of the idea. It's sort of like puzzling's not like Lego games where you're just thinking, okay, so how do I get up there to do this? It's more like, okay, so if I take out him, he won't notice, and then I can get up there and do that up there, and then I can come around back for this guy. It's more like that.
Yeah, I guess so. So that will kind of for gameplay, I think. So I'm gonna give gameplay a 9.
Yeah, I gave gameplay a 9 as well.
Alright. So now we go to graphics. Take it away, Dave.
Yeah, the graphics I thought were really good for a game that was made in 2002.
Yeah, the HD, but we're not playing on an HD TV. It does make a slight difference, even though we're playing in the same definition. There's just a better level of polish, I guess, to it. But everything,
like it's not like nowadays. It's not like those amazing graphics, but you can see the detail.
yeah. And I felt like these were more alive, than Jak and Daxter. Jak and Daxter, the world is definitely a lot bigger, but they just in these. You could see things like flying cars moving around, birds flying.
And you can sort of understand, you can see all of them happening.
Yeah, and there's quite, I think graphics are really good. I'm gonna give it a 9.
I gave it a 7.
Alright.
Now we move on to Last Appeal.
Yeah, so Lost the Appeal, this game only has one game mode, which is story mode.
But it's fun as heck.
But it is very fun, and it's quite long. It's about 10 hours, I think.
I could sit down and play most of it in one shot.
Yeah.
And then you can play it again and unlock all the awesome stuff, and then you can do all the side missions.
Yeah, so it is very good. I've seen people play it for heaps and like four playthroughs of it. So I'm gonna give Lasting Appeal an 8.
And now I gave Lasting Appeal 8, and
yeah, that's pretty quick thing, but it is very, very good.
We highly recommend this game to those who don't have it. Okay, so now we move on to story. So Fergus, what are your thoughts on the story?
Well, basically the basic gist of the story is that Chairman Jack is taking parts of planets away, and they will blow up, and making his own planet because his planet, Orxon,
overpopulated and sort of became poisonous.
Yeah, and so he's making a new planet, and Ratchet Clank are trying to find Captain Quark to help stop Chairman Jack. And yeah, that's basically the gist of the story.
You, at the very, very start, this is what created the entire Ratchet and Clank series.
Yeah, it's quite a special moment.
Clank gets attacked and falls out of the sky, basically. You have to go and find him, and when you find him, you've basically got to stop the bad guy in the big place.
Well, sorry, yeah, that's, any thoughts on the story?
Said them. Shit. Okay.
Alright, well, I think that does it for story, so I'm gonna give story a 10.
I gave story a 9.
Alrighty, let's...
Okay, now we move on to presentation. Fergus, what are your thoughts on it?
Well, it really is very, very basic. I mean, the start menu is new game, load game, and options, sorry. I'm watching too much Little Britain. Yeah.
Is Little Britain?
And yeah, presentation. So it's enough to make it good presentation, like good menus, but they're not too spectacular, I guess.
No, they're not too good. But we've got the pause menu up here, and it's just weapons, gadgets, quick select, items, help, and options. Not much there. It's just the classical straight line of comms.
Yeah, and another thing is that when you go into your ship, you kind of feel like you're in a Japanese game. I mean, it's when you select a planet, it's X to blast off, circle to play infobot, and triangle to go back. It's like, I'm gonna press circle because it's back, but then it's pressing infobot, and so that's kind of weird. It should be square.
And he is not being racist.
Yep. So presentation, I'm gonna give a 7.
And presentation, I gave a 7 as well because it's not that great. Okay, now onto sound. Fergus?
So sound, I really enjoyed the sound. But the thing is that I don't like Ratchet's voice actor from the first game. I think he's just a little too
sort of bossy, sort of thing.
Yeah, and he sounded too like red glued kind of.
Yeah, and also I didn't like Clank's voice because it was a bit flat.
Nah,
if you know what I mean.
I kind of found Clank's voice fine.
You might find it good because he was a robot, but I still found it a bit flat.
Music is always great, and in the Ratchet Clank titles. Especially this one where
it was really good because it had sort of normal music when you're walking around, and when it gets to the battle scenes, it's like dun dun.
Yeah. And this was the first game where probably the most famous piece of music in Ratchet Clank history, the Blackwater City theme, which is really cool. It's like dun 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 dun.
Yeah,
that was pretty horrible, but whatever. All the weapons sounded great though.
Yeah, you could because you're fighting robots, you can definitely feel the connection of the thingy hitting them.
And yeah, sound.
Also, the guns were amazing.
Yeah. So sound is very good. I think. Yeah.
I gave sound a 9.
Yeah, I'm gonna give sound a 9.5. So, see you guys for the final part of overall. Dun 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 dun. Overall. So
overall, I gave it an 8.5.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It was originally an 8.2, but I thought that was just unfair on the game. So, because the game is amazing.
Yeah. So just final summary.
Well, basically, all you're doing is trying to save the solar system. Just running around doing what Ratchet does every single day.
Yeah.
Fighting criminals. That's basically it.
And
but it's done in such a way that makes
and where this amazing series started. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, I really enjoyed this game. So I'm gonna give it a 9. So that means for Game of the Year, it's gonna be tying with Starhawk. So that's it. I'm FergaTroid.
And I'm David. Peace.